So peep this real quick here. Watch this video to the end if you want to know why you should keep holding your Bitcoin or sell your Bitcoin. So yeah, we'll be talking about technical analysis. So first and first, technical analysis. This is how I'm seeing the market right now. So we are not going deep into fundamentals. We're going into technicals because I just want to show you how the market moves, why they say buy the dip, and why the market kept on dipping and dipping. It's just simple technical analysis. It's just a simple way of looking at the market. It's really the basic way of just seeing how the market moves. It's the structural way of looking at the market. So yeah, let's go into let me let me take you on a step on technical analysis and market structure, how market structure work. This is like a textbook setup for Bitcoin, because I even like how Bitcoin is even moving now, because it's like a textbook market structure. Because I only look at Bitcoin using the higher time frame. You get me, from weekly, monthly, and 3 months. So that's the best way of looking at Bitcoin. And right now, Bitcoin is at the point whereby we just broke a very very sensitive area in the market. This area has, like, Bitcoin has been on an uptrend for a very very long time, and this is the first time Bitcoin is breaking that market structure. This is the first time Bitcoin is breaking a market structure on our monthly time frame. We just broke a key level in the market, and that's why the market has been dipping. So let's just go into technical analysis and let me show you how the market structure works when it comes to looking at the charts. Again, so in the market moves higher highs and higher lows. So higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So this is higher low, higher high, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high, higher high. So this is basically what the market is doing. You can see this is just an uptrend because the market is going up. You get me? So basically this is just the textbook setup of what's happening on the market. And I just like the fact that Bitcoin is actually moving like this on our monthly time frame. So for you to understand how this market structure works. So this is what's happening on Bitcoin now. So now when it comes to Bitcoin, we've made a lot of higher highs and higher lows. Again, we've made a lot of higher highs and higher lows. So what we are having right now on Bitcoin, we are having the last higher low being broken. This last higher low being broken. So now we just broke this level. So when they were saying buy the dip, that was when the market was at this last higher low level. So they were buying the dip. All the smart investors, everybody were buying the dip at this level, because in a very long time Bitcoin has never broken market structure ever on our monthly time frame, and this is the first time. So it's like a mayday call for Bitcoin holders. Now a lot of people have been losing a lot of money on Bitcoin and during this whole process. So this is just the technical way of looking at the market moving higher highs and higher lows, and now we just broke this last higher low. So anytime market break this last higher low, we wait for that retracement before we see another downtrend. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So the same thing we are seeing here on the uptrend, we see here on the downtrend. You get me? Until we break a structure. So right now it's really really critical for you to hold your Bitcoin, but this is not a financial advice. To me, I already hopped out on all my position at this level when I saw that, okay, market the market is breaking this level here, and I know, okay, it's either we are in for a long run downward before we go higher. I know on a long term Bitcoin will be doing numbers, but right now what I can see technically, because I'm not looking at fundamentals, so what I can see technically is just we are falling. This is like a falling knife. If people start buying at this level, I know it's good to buy the dip. People start buying at this level, yeah, it's just your investment choice, because if you buy at this level, we really don't know what's happening in the market. Again, everything is just based on probability, but you just have to understand there's a way the market moves. So if the market gets to this level and you buy the dip, but you need to have a reason why you're buying the dip. You cannot just buy a falling knife. You get me? You need to see structure. You need to see break of structure, maybe on your lower time frame, before you know, okay, there's supposed to be a retracement at this level or a break of structure at this level. But right now, the market is just falling, and if you buy right now, it's just you catching the falling knife. So you need to wait for that structure to form before you start seeing the buy. So yeah, this is just market structure. This is just a rough sketch of how you have to see the market. So now we are going to dive into the chart on my computer right now. So we're going to dive into the chart, and I'm going to show you what I'm telling you right now on the big screen. So let's dive into the charts. You can clearly see that the market has been moving in an uptrend for a very long time. Higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. Let me get it clear for you. So higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So now we broke this our last higher low, which I was talking about. We broke this our last higher low, and now what are we waiting for? We are waiting for that leg higher again, that retracement before we see that impulsive move. So after we get to this level, what we're waiting for, we're waiting for price to come back to test this level again. Test that level was a support zone whereby we broke. Now we are going to test it as resistance before we keep going down. So we need to create at least a resistance that we know, okay, we have a resistance for price to break before we know that maybe we want to switch to the upside, we want to break structure to the upside. But right now, what we are seeing now is price is melting. This is a falling knife, and if you just catch it like this, you are gonna get injured. So you need to wait for the market to have a structure before you buy or before you sell. So this was the level where I said a lot of traders bought from. Let me give you a lot of traders bought from this level. Um, where is this tool? Yeah, brush. So a lot of traders they bought at this level because this was the last higher low, and everybody just thought market will react at this zone because we were reacting at the zone. That zone was an exhaustion area, and a lot of people have been like trying to take trades at that zone to just get that impulsive move higher, but the market said, no, I'm going down. So we broke that structure there for us to see that downtrend. So yeah, that's how Bitcoin is moving technical wise, and this is not fundamental. This has nothing to do with fundamental. I've been trading without using fundamental, and technical is it's working for me. So yeah, technical analysis on Bitcoin, why you should hold your Bitcoin. This is why you should sell or swap for the meantime. You get me? This is not a financial advice. You can still leave your Bitcoin and still just take your loss, or you've not lost your money unless you sell. You get me? So you still have potential of making $1 million with what you have right now, but still you gotta run when you gotta run, you know? So yeah, pay back.